Good Wednesday evening, everybody, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. It's summer, the sun's still out till like 9 p.m. at night. Welcome back, Slay the Spire. Who did I play last time? I actually don't remember. Give me a moment. The video's titled Giant Snecko. I'm seeing an Ironclad and yeah, I played the Ironclad last time. Today, the Silent. Oh yeah, I remember how we lost. We lost because I took the stupid beat the boss in 3 minutes thing, and then I was fighting a new boss I didn't know about, and then you had summons, and I'm like, dude, this is bullshit. TLDR, we're never taking that item again unless, like, really, I can just one-shot everything. Choose a card to obtain random common relic, lose all gold, obtain 2 colorless cards. There's no new colorless cards as far as I know. So let's get a random common relic. We got the Buddhamus, which is good. Riddle with Holes just got upgraded for free, so if we see one of those, we're probably going to snag it. Looking for some progression here. I'm seeing a Quadramus, Fireplaceamus, Double Bossamus, Phytamus. Let's go, Is. Alright, we're going to stop that right there. Dude, you can tell right now, I got an upbeat mood going on. Today was fucking awful. It was just really bad. But hey, at least, you know, you can own up to it. There is some good news out of today. I got an email back from the big HR from the big business. They're like, hey, Timbo Slice, how would you like to set up an appointment? Or I guess just a meeting. Where did I get this? Huh? You guys probably left a comment in the last video that's going to explain that, but you can leave another one here. I don't know where I got that Shrug It Off, but I'm glad to have it. But yeah, I got an IM while I was sitting a client. She's this lady from Big HR. She's like, hey, I see you want to do this position here. How about we schedule an appointment for you next week? And I'm like, that's fantastic, but I'll be on vacation. How about the day I come back? And they're like, sure enough. Meet with the managers, discuss what it entails. Maybe you'll get the position. There's a bit of anxiety in me. Like, I'm the kind of person that definitely needs prodding, motivation, pushing to do anything, because I wasn't going to apply for this position if it wasn't for a colleague, 1, telling me about it, and 2, being like, I'm going to be very pissed at you if you don't apply for it, because you fit the bill. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, do I? Like, I know some things, and then, like, you know, based on how my day went today, I'm like, apparently I know a lot less than I originally had thought, but I know some things. So, I mean, I'm excited for it. Next step in my air-quote adult career, but in reality, I just want to play Slay the Spire till, you know, the day I die. So we can, you know, make a compromise there. That's good. But if they offer me the position, I think I should go for it. Like, whether or not I'm, like, trained up enough to effectively do the position is a to-be-determined thing. Like, a TBD will do, like, a previously on Slay the Spire like I did on my last Risk of Rod 2 video, which, by the way, please go watch those. I put a whole half-hour of editing in that to make the intro and outro work out they did. And, you know, I'm quite proud of it, even if it's, you know, a very minor thing. Also, why are we grabbing Bouncing Flask? 2 words, artifact removal. Enough said. Ooh, and you give me a catalyst. But yeah, no, I'm overall excited. Hello. Enhanced ability. No art yet? Hey, buddy, that's okay. In 1 strength, 1 dexterity, 1 focus, or 10 temporary HP. This is a very good card, and the upgraded version is extremely good. I'm too poor to afford it, though. I will not steal it. We will not buy it. We're just gonna stand here and be like, man, this would be a great purchase right now. Let's just hold off on that. Grab some of that there. But yeah, that's cool. So like, that's something good to look forward to when I come back from vacation. Vacation is just around the corner. I've already mentioned like in the last video, I believe, but am I prepping a backlog? I'm gonna do my best. I'm not streaming today just because mentally I really am not feeling it. Despite the the upbeat tone right now. Today was really bad. Like, I had this hour-long call that ran over my time, and I had to call this lady back because she was giving me some serious sass. I'm like, please, I want to help, and she's like, this thing sucks. I'm like, I agree, please stop being mean. It's just, I'm giving you the information, then she's like, You ever have, if anyone of my customer service, viewers out there, you ever have a phone call where it's like, yeah, I'm just the phone guy, I know the details about the specific things you're calling about, and they're like, hey, you know any places where I can get a good hot dog around there? I'm like, what are you talking about? It wasn't the conversation that we had, but it more or less, it's like, you showed up to Wiener Schnitzel, and you're asking for pizza, and everyone's giving you this look, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where's the pizza? It's like, please leave. Please leave me alone. So if you have to ask the follow-up question, did I get anything done today? No. I'm thinking none of this. We have a Sucker Punch already. I'm going to upgrade the Sucker Punch at some point in time. I don't think I need 2 Sucker Punches. Just hold off. Hold off, wait a minute. Put a little love in it. Let's get the Neutralize upgrade is actually pretty important. Let's do the Neutralize upgrade. That's 3 turns of weakness we can eke out with the current deck size. That'll get us some value. And against this individual, was really hoping to get the Bouncing Flask early, so if we can get some weakness in the Bouncing Flask here, that'd be great. Excellent. 6 damage is something I can willingly take. The 9 chip damage over time is well appreciated, and you just keep him weak forever. Although if the game throws us some of these bones here, you gotta do it. Like, you know, I squeezed out some more damage there for 9 HP, that's fine. You hit him, you hit him, you hit him, you hit him, he's dusted. It was all calculated, all planned out, and I'm a genius. Please like, comment, subscribe. You hear me saying this a lot more, and I say it very ironically, like, I say it ironically, but at the same time it might work. But like, I just never really thought I would go down the path of like using it as a bit. But hey, guess what? It's a bit, and if it doubles up, is giving me some sort of like ups there. Cool. If you don't like, comment, subscribe, that's also cool too. In fact, the less I talk about it, the happier I'm gonna be, because it feels very sellouty. And then you know, one of my friends, or the Einsteins and the peanut gallery, is like, shouldn't you be selling out for your content? And then it's like, no, dude, this ain't content. This is some schmuck in Vegas telling you about his day, playing the same game for like a year and a half plus, which I respect, by the way. And you should respect too. Just asking you like, hey, if you had a rough day at work, or if you have a life and you like these videos, cool. I'm glad I can make someone smile. But I ain't here to make Skrilla off of it. That's all I'm saying. Yo, we gotta dip in there. HP's a little low, remove a strike. Let's go. So as far as like the game is concerned, there's a few more mods I'm looking to add. Maybe not so much to this run, but if there's a mod I should add to the Infinite Spire piece, please let me know. But like every time I boot up Slay the Spire and I see like some of the top workshop content, I'm like, cool, there's new content. You got the factory mod, you got exacting, which is just like, you know, a crosshair and like a bullseye, I don't know what that is. And then I know it's my generation making mods, because I have Mari Ohara, the shiniest idol from Love Live, as the next recommended mod download. Just Weeb Nation everywhere. And you know, I'm not picking on anyone, because again, I don't mind it. I don't hate anime, I'm not gushing over it all the time. I also played, you know, the Toho mod, which was really good. So I can only assume if the Toho mod was good, that one will be good, and it'll probably be equally as broken. What do you do here? I'm thinking Warpaint. Could hit Survivor, and the basic block. Let's think about that. Art of War has a place in my heart. Finesse has a place in my heart. Does it? Does it really, Timbo? I don't think it does. Or we can just continue thinning out the deck and going with what we got here. I like that idea a good bit. Another basic strike out of the way. Could replace it with something good like a Bane, which actually will start getting some value in this deck. So, by all means, son, go get them. Very good early draw right here. Very good block card draw right here. And we didn't overdraw into something that would have affected me. That's great. Remove the artifact there, and we got some poison flowing in. Choose a card to retain. Absolutely. Give me that Survivor, my man. That's a good card to retain right there. Excuse me as I shuffle around in my chair. Okay. I cannot get a kill here. I can do 14, 20 damage, which will still not get a kill. And then I can chug one of these to get some additional block. Or we can just block everything right now and let the poison run its course. You're gonna call me a coward. You might be right. Or you can call me a master strategist, because this is a calculated play right here. So all we gotta do is just rebound draw the big block, and we should be fine. It is good enough. We gotta neutralize. That's good enough by my standards, alright? Do we have anything like inside, not inside baseball, but like inside the life of Tim that we can discuss here? Probably nothing of merit or value. I just want people to be nicer to me in the world. I've gotten to a point where it's like this vacation that's coming up, and not only is it going to be like a good time off for me, but like I've hit a critical mass point in my adult, air quote, adult career, where I'm like, dude, if I don't take this vacation, I'm actually about to snap on the next person that gives me sass on the phones, and then I'll lose my job, which is no good. But like every day, like someone's giving me lip, and I'm ready for it, because some people I'm ready for lip. It's the kind of lip where it's like condescending, like, hey, you even got a brain up there, you know, peanut head. And I'm like, listen, number one, don't call me peanut head, because that's very offensive. I don't have a peanut head. I have a big forehead. It's different. You can call me 5 head if you want, but peanut head, I don't think so. But like these people these days, I'm like, why are you so pent up? I get it. You're old, but you have money, probably. Why are you angry? If you could be pent up like me, because I'm young and I have no money, and I'm angry. That makes sense. Why? If you have money and you're old, please don't be mad. Just go spend the money. It'll make you feel better. Like sweep? Like sweep. I don't know, dude. Everyone's mad. Whenever there's like a customer service job you ever perform, it's like, hey, someone's always gonna be mad about something. That's just the reality of the, you know, industry, I suppose, air quote industry, I guess. It's like just a little kindness in the world goes a long, long way. You know, am I the only one that shares this naive, you know, child deer in the headlights opinion? Probably. I often say I'm like probably too soft for this world, but it's like you say that and you know. You listen to yourself on some of your Riskarad videos, and I'm like, someone's been paying attention. And I am still a kind boy. Just don't take anything I say with my friends, ever, as an indication of my character, because it is mostly bits. Even though I did go a little over the edge with some of the jokes on the recent one, I'll admit it. A part of me is like, I should edit this, and I have the power to. I'm like, yeah, I'll own up to it. If it was a little offensive, I apologize. But I was really just going with the flow of the humor at the time. And again, it's not like I said something like blatantly like, hey, you know, offensive term here. It's like, I'm making jokes. Because, you know, to be fair, they make the same jokes all the time. So it's all good. Where are we going right now as far as tangents? I don't know, dude. I'm sitting here apologizing for a video some of you guys probably didn't even watch. That's fine. That's just the way Tim is. He's always sorry. We will ice you. Wow, this is like the most impressive math I've ever failed to do. We'll do a bouncy flask, because if it even strikes slightly true, which it did, that means we get a nice triple kill right here. Retain that leg sweep just so I can slide kick him and show him my dominance. We're gonna move on from this fight. Cool. I swear to God, this is like sticking in the back of my head right now. I had something I wanted to talk about. What was I gonna talk about? Was it movies? I mean, we talked about Keanu Reeves like ad infinitum yesterday. I don't think it's a movie really, I think. Is it me picking on the education system? I do that every day. Do that every day. Dude, where's the bits? Alright, let's get an upgrade in here. Our boss fight is... Oh, I haven't been paying attention to those. Our boss fight is Slime Lord. This is actually not that great of an upgrade against Slime Lord. It does help, but it's not gonna be the end-all be-all. I still think it'll be a little bit better to get going early, but Bane's going to give us a little bit more burst for this fight. That's what we're going to take instead. You know, the Catalyst upgrade is sort of like you know, the back of your head is like, hey, you know, I'm doing a good job saving money. I can afford to eat out tonight, and then, you know... wait, no, I'm messing this one up completely. No, I've actually flipped it. Just fuck it. Toss that one out the window. We're not going with that joke. It's also a reference that I probably eat out too much, but if you got the spare money and you're not spending too... Oh, there it is! He said spend money. I remember. So, I didn't do a Slay the Spire video yesterday. Tim, why didn't you do a Slay the Spire video yesterday? Well, as it turns out, one of my many cousins from my dad's side of the family, which the range of my cousins, I'm not even joking, it can range from someone being 1 year old and not even born yet or in the process of being born as a legitimate like bloodline cousin to potential 50s, late 50s, you know, going into retirement. It's just the way my dad's side of the family's lined up. I don't know why, it's just the way it is. It's a very interesting circle we got going on over there. But I met one of my cousins yesterday. That was cool. She has 3 kids. So again, this is on the older spectrum. I knew it was going to be an expensive night just going out. Because, like, you know, whenever someone comes to Vegas, one of the things they're like, hey, I want to, you know, see the town. Gratefully, cousin Jamie, because she has a lot of children. 3 children, of course. She's like, yeah, you know, with kids, she probably doesn't want to do too much. And I'm like, right up my alley, friend, right up my alley. She's like, let's just do some dinner at the hotel I'm staying at, and we'll call it a day. I'm like, that's great. Where'd we go to eat dinner? There's a place in this hotel called Steakhouse. And I'm just sitting there like, dude, I've been to Outback before. It's a little pricey, but that's no big deal. We get inside. My dude, I'm looking at the cost of a piece of salmon. So we'll go down the list here, and you already know where this one's going, because, like, the cost of the meal was a lot. No, I'm not a curmudgeon cheap motherfucker. I mean, I am, but, like, this is besides the point. I'm just that kind of person that's like, hey, I like a good time out. You know, I'll spend a lot of money on alcohol on an outing, because I feel like that's just what you do. I'm not someone that's like, I need to spend thousands of dollars on food, and we did not spend $1,000 on food last night before anyone asked. But I was looking at the menu here, appetizers, and I was tempted to grab an appetizer from the menu. I'm like, oh, I can just do an appetizer here. Am I dead, by the way? No, we're good. I'm gonna do an appetizer, but I'm like, are the waiters gonna look at me with like that look like, first time at the big boy restaurant, eh there, little Timmy? Oh, you're gonna get a crab cake for $25? Oh, just a little crab cake? Why don't you go for the Wagyu beef? It's only $89. I'm like, dude, please. I feel like I'm being judged by the staff, even though 1, they're not judging me. 2, they're just like, dude, just order something. Although they did it with a smile, and it was very courteous staff. One of my little cousins asked if she could eat reindeer. I'm like, I guess. This is what kids do. They also do cartwheels on the casino floor for whatever reason, but... My boys, take a guess in the comments. I guess it doesn't work like this, but you can take a guess in your head before I tell you how much my piece of salmon costs. Mind you, this was the cheapest thing on the entree menu, the salmon. It's also like, I'm like, hey, salmon's pretty good. It's like a healthy-ish sort of meal I could have. 16. We have over 16, we're good. Anyway, I was just sort of using that to kill some time. One piece of salmon, literally smaller than the size of your fist. Greymon, smaller than the size of your fist. Eevee, smaller than the size of your fist. Grace, smaller than the size. Anyone here, you take a fist. Make a fist right now. My salmon was smaller than the size of your fist. Okay, maybe it's a little bigger, but it depends on how big your hands are. My dude cost $47 for a piece of salmon. I could have went home and got that out of the tin, and I get it. You know, it's an outing, it's a fancy restaurant. It was a fancy restaurant, to be fair, but it's like, dude, this is how I know I'm not cut out for the bougie lifestyle. Someone can at me for having a maid that comes clean our house every other week. Sure, you can at me for that. Someone can at me for eating out frequently. It's like, dude, you're spending all your money for eating out. You can at me for that. That's all within my means. But $47 for a piece of salmon? I don't think so, sir. I do not think so. Ooh. That being said, it was a wonderful time. And you might be asking, the real question, was it worth? Did it taste like $47 worth of salmon? Fuck no, dude. It tasted like a piece of fish. Like salmon with a potato and some fucking green beans that I could have got from Smith's. It was not worth it. That being said, I had a good time meeting my cousin. It was great. I don't know why they want to move here, but hey, if you want to move here, more power to you. It's definitely not a place to raise children, in my honest opinion. But hey, I came out okay, right? Even though I mentioned how the school system failed me multiple times. Sorry, I'm stalling here. Envenom. Yay, nay? Yay, nay? Watch me, nay, nay? Nay? Nah. Yeah. I just realized the video, I was going to title this video $47 salmon, so the fact that I asked you to guess what the price was, I guess it sort of defeats the purpose. But that's going to be like in the future. That's future Tim's problem to deal with. I don't really want any of these. Like, they're all really slow. What is this? Satchel, retain a card. So I can retain Envenom. Find an opportunity to play it. Grab some cards from this. Bottled Soul. Well, I mean, if we find it, we find it. Runic Dome would make it easier to play said card. Ring of the Snake will make it easier to draw said card. But I won't be able to play all of them. So you know what? It's a Runic Dome kind of day. I hate Runic Dome with a burning passion, but I have no idea what this guy's gonna do. I'm so fucked. If I Yankee Doodle here, dude, what are these fucking musket rifles? What is this? Oh, this is not the time to have Runic Dome. Alright. Well, we want to make sure we can at least live to see him. Fireplace paths with equal level of boss fighting. I think I might just take the right path because there's 3 fireplaces there. I can get some good upgrades from it. We'll start here and then we'll go anywhere. There's no shop over there. I have money to spend. There's like a lack of good paths on this floor. Fuck it, we're taking this path. Yeah. Other things that happened last night that sort of reaffirmed where I am in my life. Meeting my kid cousins. Cool. It's great. Meeting my older cousin, also cool, also great. Definitely reaffirmed that I do not want to have children, and that I would be a bad father, because these kids, they would actually, one was 6 and one was 3, and also the one that was 3 is also named after my work son, which I found funny, but he wasn't at work today for me to tell him, so I'll tell him when he gets back from his vacation. But like, these kids, like, no one will be talking to you at all. I'm not trying to be mean, like, it sounds like I'm being like just a big ass, like, no one's talking to you, shut up. But literally, like, no one will be talking to the kids. And, you know, my cousin, she's got it down. She's like, hey, sometimes you just gotta tune out the kids, otherwise, like, you're never gonna have a moment of peace to yourself. But they would just be sitting there going on and on and on, mostly the 6-year-old, just about a conversation they're having. And no one's looking at them, no one's talking to them, and they just keep going on and on and on. I'm like, my kid. Not my kid, but my dude. No one's listening, but you still keep going. How? Like, you could clearly see no one's listening, but you just keep going. And again, I mean, I'm sounding like a huge asshole the way I'm talking. But it's just the truth. I'm just sitting there like, my God. She's still talking about dinosaurs. The only dinosaurs I want to talk about with children are the Dino Chicken Nuggies. Nothing more. Hey, Bouncing Flask, you could have went for any other target there, and you just chose to fuck me. And it just goes to show the only things that fuck me in life are video games and occasionally work. Alright, that's a joke, by the way. For many reasons, because it's also true. Dagger Spray, hell yeah, brother, hell yeah. 256 smackaroonies, what can we grab? We can grab a Dagger Spray, we can grab a funnel, the secret funnel, which is actually decent, and I can get another Dagger Spray. Easiest purchase of my life. It's like me going to any restaurant that isn't the steakhouse. It's like, oh, Tim, what are you gonna get today? It's like, oh, I don't know. I usually get a burger, and then I scan over the menu, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm just like, okay, I think I'm gonna try something new. And the waiter whips out the pen and paper. She's like, sir, what will you have? Or like, hey, slugger, what will you have? And then I'm like, yeah, I'll just take the turkey burger. Or whatever burger I just picked off the menu. It's just usually how it boils down. That's what that shop was like, right there. Instantaneous, I know what I want. Don't question it. Second Noxus Fumes. Get the... Wait, this is Transform. Hold the phone. Okay, Prepare is not what you want to see there. Secret Funnel, good. It's cranking that away for me. Prepare, toss it. Get the poison, get the debuff. Fish out something useful. Get nothing useful. We're gonna retain that block because we have some rough times ahead of us here. So this should be 10 damage. End Venom is literally gonna be useless here. So we'll just double up like that. Should have retained the bigger block. Don't worry, I realized it after the fact, which still means I fucked up, but just know I remembered. A little too late. I think 14 is enough. I think 14 is exactly enough, actually. Because he does, yeah, 7-7. See? Maybe I am cutting out with this Runic Dome thing. Maybe I do got the juices flowing properly to make this dream happen. I didn't do the math, by the way. It just worked out like that. So, hey, send it. Good to go. God. Mind you, I was telling you the story about the salmon here. I didn't pay for the dinner last night, but I am going to be sending my mom some cash to, like, cover the third of my meal. Because we covered for my cousin when she's like, oh, you don't have to do that. I'm like, are you kidding me? We live here. We're crazy enough to eat here if someone else comes here. Of course we're going to cover it. Otherwise, there's no way in hell we're going to be going into one of them hotels, paying for those upcharged prices for food. Literally, if you've ever been inside a hotel, station or otherwise, and you see a McDonald's or like a panda in there, my guy, my girl, whoever's watching this, don't order there. You could probably go outside, walk less than a mile, or just like walk across the street probably, and get something, maybe not from McDonald's, or from like a Del Taco, for way cheaper. It's just upscaled because it's convenient. Now, if you're in the airport, at good old McCarran Airport in here in Vegas, you're fucked. I'm sorry. You want a coffee? That'll be $15. I don't know if that's exactly the price, but hey. It's a guesstimate. So we'll double that. We'll get a big block here. We'll get a Sucker Punch squeeze in as well, just to get the weakness applied. Hold on to the Dagger Spray, because I think I can ice you on this turn. Or you didn't even want to play. Alright, kid. See you in hell. This is good. It's a decent run right now. And I got to talk about the salmon. It was a key point. I told I and my friends, I'm like, who wants to hear the tale about tonight's outing at Steakhouse? And I went on, and it was a grand display. And here I am, today's video. I'm like, I thought I wanted to talk about something, but hey, flipped my mind. Backflip? Absolutely. The shop is not as worthwhile. We'll take on the Elite. It's Book of Stabbing. I actually completely dust Book of Stabbing right now, so thank you for this game. Thank you kindly. I am going to throw in another block, and I am going to drink this. No, you know what? We'll drink this. Do some planned forward mitigation, or just some planned forward damage like that. Hang on to this so we can get some extra damage in, and I think she's... Yeah, okay, good. It should be a flat base attack this time, if I'm not mistaken. I might be incorrect. Jury's out on that one. Let's just do it. We're just guaranteeing we take no damage on this fight. There's no reason not to do that. Just do it, Nike. I think we made the right choice, because he's absolutely gonna destroy my insert whatever you want here if you want to make your own, you know, Tim video. I've also thought about doing Tim Bingo, by the way, for my streams and videos, just because I feel like there's enough repetitive banter and dialogue that I do. It's like, hey, you could check it off the bingo board, more or less. The effort to do so, and like the, you know, minor programming skills needed to do that, which I'm not saying if you If I say minor programming skills, I'm not knocking someone who codes or programs because it's better than what I can do and it's hard for me. But I don't think it'd be that difficult to do. I'm just not going to do it. Lucas Rock, welcome back. I don't think the poison can crit, so... Not huge, but still pretty good. We'll hold on to the Sucker Punch for this upcoming turn so we can get some weakness applied. Also, so it can be at a reasonable price. Please don't overcharge. It's an overcharge. That's just what it is right now. But the other things that were undercharged was great. We don't hold on to a Dagger Spray for 3. That's a fool's gambit. Toss it to the Ray side. Hit him. I don't think I'll get the kill. It's 8 damage. Bring him down to 47. We cannot get the kill. So what do? You block? I mean, you just do the very best that you can there. And there was no way I was going to get the kill. I'm trying to think, wait a minute, I didn't account for my my boots. But, yeah, there's no way we're going to get that here. So good, another kill. Explosive Potion in my back pocket. Distraction for a random skill. It could be good. There's a big if, and there's a big ask if it can be good, but, like, it could be good. Chivs, also decent. Could use some more block cards. It's just, I feel so bad having an unupgraded Shiv is the only thing. Fuck it. Get me some more of this. Get me some block cards. There's your block cards right there. Just put it in a bottle and drink it. Ooh. Alright. It's a concerning fight. I'm going to hold off on playing the Explosive Potion unless I feel like it is truly necessary. So, first wave, they buff themselves. Next wave, they become Satan. 666, hail them. And then after that, I think it's 9. And then after 9, if you haven't beaten them, like you've got bigger problems in life. Okay, Bane ices you. Gonna weaken you. Gonna weaken you, and that's gonna give me enough block. You retain this. I think we're set. But yeah, now they're 9 apiece. Well, he's not 9, but don't tell him that. Oh. Easy peasy, boys. That's another Bane? I don't know. It's not upgraded, so I don't really want to grab it. The deck's thin. We have like a nice, you know, thin mass of upgraded cards is working for us. I really hope you're attacking, dude. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know. Phantasmal Killer for free. Some merit to that. So we'll do it like this, because I have 5 block, which should be enough to deal with anything they throw at my... Okay, well it wasn't, but like it should be enough to actually get a good mitigation turn on this turn. Because he's weak, we can actually just go ahead and leg sweep you. I doubt you're attacking, but again, I don't know. It's just a preventative measure. Good. You're wasting your time healing. We got the crits ready, so just destroy him. Like absolutely ruin his life. Alright. Cool. Yeah, and oh, he's just gonna spam heals. That's cute. That's cute. Light him up. Light him up. He's on fire. Anyone know that Fall Out Boy song? Just me? If it is a Fall Out Boy song, I might be confusing it with Panic at the Disco. They all sound the same to me. Tim, that's mean and offensive. No, it's not. It's all boy bands from fucking 2008 or 6 to 2012. It's literally all the same thing. I just fought a Snecko, so should be clear here. Do so like that. I always find that funny. Like people, if you ever like talk smack about like some sort of, well, from companies, I always find it funny. You probably have heard this somewhere before. Companies, I find it funny. For music, I get it. I still find it funny. But anything along those lines is like, please don't talk shit about them. I love them. You just wish you were them. It's like, dude, you're defending an entity, a corporation, a person that probably doesn't give 2 fucks about you except for the money you put in their pocket. And for the most part, anytime I open my mouth, it's probably just a joke. But like, they each their own, I suppose. Toss that away. We want to get the neutralize out here, and I will hold on to the Dagger Spray for 3. I'm not happy about it. These prices are unjust, but I'll hold on to it. You bane them, you double them, you get out of here. Could have done the distraction to see if I could have found some healing in there. Somehow didn't think it was possible. That's an upgraded Cloak and Dagger. Thank you, video game. Thanks for listening. We're gonna rest here because I don't know what Yankee Rule's gonna do to me here. Just kidding. It's a Musket Hawk. Of course it is. Just casual Musket Hawk. I don't know if he's attacking is the thing, yeah. So hopefully this turn works out. Pay attention, pay attention. Okay, he's done some nasty debuffs to me. We'll do a nice turn here. Big block, bouncing flask. Hit him with the Banus. You retain us, the dagger spray us. I think he just spams attacks. I think on this one though, he's not going to attack. Not really what you want to see out of that. Fuck it, triple it. Hang on to that, and I think we got him. So I think you do another debuff. He does not debuff. You just constantly attack. All right, fine. This is my turn. Lay it on him. 73. He will be dead in a turn and a half here. Yeah, he actually is tickling me with the amount of damage he's doing, but he's not doing much else outside of that. So, I'll be damned. I've just crushed him. You think he'd use that cannon like he's a Darkest Dungeon boss or something, but nah. He sits there and takes it. And he also coughs from like the bird people noise. Some more quests, please. Another potion in the pocket. Another Envenom. That's excessive. Also, I got the quest to die again. All-time classic. I love it. We haven't completed any quests this run. And Neurotox is probably arriving a little too late. Those upgrades are not bad, though. But still. Give me a Malaise. Or Malaise. No. 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 Virtuous Blindfold. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer see the entire map. Well, that's an interesting way to do it. So it's either severely inhibit my ability to beat the run, severely inhibit my ability to beat the run, or potentially severely inhibit the ability to beat the run. We're doing this one. So that's not bad. That's awful. Oh. Smooth Stone is decent. Turnip's pretty good. Reverence. Right click to use during combat. Usable once per turn. Play an attack card from your hand at no cost. Exhaust it. It's a maybe right now. It's Giant Snecko, so we know what the drill is. We just gotta beat him this time. I need a shop. I'm going right to that shop. No doubt. We have to do guaranteed 1 bit of combat. As long as we can get through this quickly, I will... Lay on the floor. Try not to cry. Cry a lot. Alright, that was a very good opener for, you know, just getting these guys drained at the same time, but, like, I don't know who's gonna be attacking whom. So, oh yeah, I can also only play 1 card this turn. It's fantastic, by the way. I really love the result. Oh, good, I drew Regret. It's also wonderful. If you ever had wished for something more, it would be that exact turn just to happen over and over again. You're all attacking? Hello? Take a day off. Thank you, Wrath, I guess. So you die next turn. We just need to start prepping. That's a good prep right there. Hold on to the Bouncing Flask. Everyone dies next turn. Guaranteed? No. Stop fucking hitting me. Please, hit the middle one. The middle one. Yes. I'm free. Free at last. Free at last. No, I'm not about to quote Martin Luther King. Come on. God almighty, I am free at last. Okay, there you go. Quick Slash? Not a great card, but it gives me 104 gold, so yeah, you pick that up. If we remove 2 more cards, we're going to get an additional bonus, which is also good. Lose the Golden Idol, gain 333 gold. Please, just no combat. No combos. Get the Catalyst upgrade. No combat, no combat, no combat. It's combat! How could you give me combat in my desperate time in prayer where I said I don't want combat? And for some reason in the back of my head I'm thinking all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ, but that's not the right time for that. Alright, Envenom tears my butt in half, and then we gotta pray these 2 on the right are not attacking. Thank you. Fuck you. Okay. Just block. Just hide. Hide. Don't use that. Use this. Use that. Toss that on him. Toss it on him. It was a safe-ish bet. Wasn't the right bet, because if they both attack, I am going to lose HP. Okay, it was still relatively safe. Future turns are awful. Dude, I'm about to just fucking lose my goddamn mind here. I think we just need a... I can't. I need... Wait, this stops me from taking big damage. Okay. So, thankfully, we held on to a certain card that allows us to mitigate, you know, most downsides there. I have 14 HP, just crawling away from this somehow. You're damn right I want a deflect. It's a deflect plus. Get that garbage out of here. That is a terrible curse. Also, Waffle, huge pickup right now. Didn't even have to look at what the other ones were. I know what I needed. Short range teleporter. You may skip rooms instead of entering a room 2 floors away. How do you use it? I don't know. Reach Act 2 climb, upgrade a random card at the start of combat. It's decent, but these kind of things, if you don't get them early, it just sucks. See, now if they change the language in the coding, of course, where it says each act you climbed, like retroactively doing it, or proactively, I guess, give me some upgrades, that'd be cool. I'll try out the teleporter, also just get the unlock for my items. And yeah, I can see how we can click ahead now if we really want to. The question is, do you really want to just skip all of this content laid out before you? I'm also not using this for some reason. I should probably do so. Oh yeah, dude, just fuck it. I'll skip around. No bad feelings about doing this. We got one more charge on it. Good thing I can skedaddle over here. Get a crystal statue. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Breaks after you take 20 unblocked attack damage. That is actually a beautiful relic, and I welcome it with open arms. Portal straight to the boss. I don't think so, but thank you, because I still have some fireplaces I can milk us. I'm thinking about yupping this for some additional weakness for the few blocks we do have. And it's just more question marks, like, that's not a question mark. I mean, if you saw this in real life, you'd probably be throwing some question marks out. Not exactly what we were expecting to fight, and you know what? I don't think he can hurt me now. I don't know if he's going to, but I don't think he can. We'll still throw up some blocks. That's a very good grab right there. Rock you. Rock you. He still hit me. How dare you hit me. And you bane him. The big damage here. He's gonna hit me again. Oh, but he did the Multis attack, which means he does no damage. Like, holy fuck, look at all that not damage. I think we're safe on the defensive front there, so let's go ahead and get a leg sweep on the table. He's up in his strength. He's fighting back. I don't think it's gonna help him. Big catalyst. I don't need to waste the blocks here, but we'll retain one. And there you have it. Easy as pie, which is a phrasing again. You know, if you're learning English, you hear that. People are like, "What, is pie easy?" It's not easy, kid. My fellow English speakers and my fellow foreign English speakers learning English. If you hear easy as pie, it's not what you're thinking, more than likely. Another dumb phrasing we have. I don't want to. I just want to win. I lost last time. I want to win. You can be cheaper. And you know, all the dagger sprays, if I upgrade them, I think it's better. Undoubtedly. But like, these are all hitting for 5 regardless. There's no reason to ever upgrade those. I see 4 lights, sir. Thank you. Let me get that on the table. That. Some of that. Some of that. And then some of that. That's what we call a solid opener. I forget what he does to me. He does lightning damage like he's the defect. And then he, like, befuddles, like, some of my cards, or he befuddles me. Choose 2 cards to transform. Thinking if that transforms into something I don't like, I'm gonna be a little cheese, so let's just do it like that. Poison stab, that's fine. Hit him with it. See what this gives me. Gave me a crippling cloud, which is also fine. And that's a decent turn right there. Hang on to that, shrug it off. I got 22 poison a turn. We can definitely amp it up a little bit further. 40 damage coming in next turn. 40 damage. Not having that right now. but also tripled his poison. Was gonna hold out, and I think we should. Give me like 2.2 picoseconds before we go about that. You just do it, Nike. So hold on to that, and he's dead in what? 7, 14, 20, 20, like 5-ish turns. That's fine. I have been confused. That's right. I usually dusted these guys quickly so I don't get a garbled hand like this, and you can see what has occurred now. We counteracted with him. This fight's actually pretty interesting. Giving it a few more thoughts over, it's pretty good. I still think you have to kill these guys. But you gotta do your best to. He's not gonna be doing any damage because he never did to begin with. He let all of his passive stuff do it. He can still give me a debuff that'll hurt me a great deal. The hell is that? Add 4 days to the drop pile. I don't think so, kiddo. Oh. If someone ever tells you they got a deal for you and they hand you a hand like that, they weren't lying, kid. They were not lying. Nice. Additional poison. Hey, some of it went on him. Can't complain. This hand sucks, though, so we're just gonna toss all that out of there. Okay, thank you. The blocks don't mean anything, because you are already dead. Toss away the deflect. Acrobatics out the regret. That means we get sneaky strike for free, which means we can do this for free. I think we've done it. I think that's gonna do it. That's a George W. in the books. First president of the United States. That's a lie. That's George Washington. But that's also still a George W., but not the George W. I was talking about. The George W. I'm talking about is one that says Europe and Texas. Am I making fun of an ex-president? Of course I am. He's never gonna find me. Oh. Okay. Bad bit. Hey, that's a win. Thanks for the teleporter charge. 823 damage. I'm not sitting here to, you know, watch a number increase. The only number I watch increase is my bank account. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's gonna do it for today's video. See, like, this took 41 minutes, which is why prepping a backlog for GDQ would literally be like 5 hours of work, which is why anyone that does this for a living and makes actual content, which is why I don't say I don't make content, because I literally do 1 video a day. I'm like, dude, I'm tired. Get me out of here. That's why. Regardless, thanks for watching, everybody. Apologies for no stream tonight. I'm gonna just kick back my feet, relax. Might do something or start planning another series. Who knows? There's a lot of things I want to do. Teamfight Tactics is on the horizon, for sure. Neither here nor there. Not gonna talk about any spoilers. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna take it off, and you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I will see you tomorrow for the next one. Take it easy, everybody.